Where's the sun? Let me find it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we just got to the Wynwood Walls, coming from the Versace mansion. Right now we're in the art district, so it's a little different. It's like very colorful and artsy. So we are going to the place called Smorgasburg. Sorry my camera's like wobbling. I'm walking in the streets. You see all the people in there and all the tents. You can get like barbecue and shirts and clothes and you know, your little Mexican candy stuff, your Mexican fruits. Basically it's very artsy out here. I really can't compare it to any place I've been. It's just, oh, there's Justin.
I can't believe I'm found you.
I can't compare it to any place I've been before. It is hot.
Y'all got it. It was a gorgeous day. I know that.
Aesthetics and stuff. We just been getting here. It was like 23 minutes away. But it wasn't that far from the, I think our Airbnb is close over here. Finally in the shade because it is hot out here. This guy that was serving us was like, it's 87 degrees sometimes here. And we're like, in Texas, literally 87 degrees is a regular day. Thank you. Okay. Do you want a candle?
Do you want a candle?
We can come back around. We're just making a lap. Okay, well, oh, how was it? Purse-ish place. There's some like jewelry places too. And I kind of want to get some jewelry and like a Miami shirt. Or graffiti would be too cute too, so we'll see.
This is okay.
Look, I'm gonna look at these rocks and name it. Okay, amethyst. Oh, this is amethyst. It is? Period. The geology. Black Tourmaline.
Yeah, you're right. Petrified wood.
Petrified wood. What else? Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. That's India Irie if you didn't know. What is that? Jade.
A rose or quartz, that's a jade.
Rose or quartz and a jade is for the face. They have rings. I kind of want a ring. Black Tourmaline stone. It's supposed to be like one of those stones that blocks negativity.
This is Black Tourmaline. So what it does, it's basically energetic shield for your aura.
It is. Here's the name. It's from Khemia Crystals. And they have a lot of things, different things. If you got an Audi, would you paint it that color? I kind of like it. I kind of like the loud colors on really nice cars. I'm the police. What the police said? Who's driving these buttons? That's what I should have said when he crossed the street. How far out is it? Oh, look at this. It's like monkey. Am I allowed to be in the grass?
Monkey pop. Take a picture.
I'm good. Hey, do the misunderstood. He's trying to be shy. I mean, he know he act like that in real life. What does it remind you of?
Fast and Furious.
Okay. Gives you Tokyo vibes? 100%. If you don't see Tokyo vibes. Yeah. I didn't know you could sing. Period. Now we're looking at me again. And yes, I have my little backpack on because I have so much stuff.
What the hell does any of this mean? That makes sense.
It's like with these walls, like, okay, like look at this wall over here. It looks like something that you can find, like this looks like Chris Brown's house. Like just artistic expression. You have to literally stand here or have a description to really appreciate it. But for Americans nowadays, or even just the world, I feel it's all for a picture moment. I do think that a few of these like murals meant something, but most of them are just for people to be able to take pictures in front of. Is that what you think? Like, don't you think this is just like a place for aesthetics?
Yeah, I think most of these people are on drugs.
Yep. And you're going to jail.
You want to take a picture?
Yes.
So we're at Haslon. And it's this restaurant where one of my really good friends, George, works. I call him Georgie, but the people here call him George, so we'll say George. Anyways, he's like picking some stuff for us to try, so I may not know the names of them all. I'll ask him, but we're gonna try some really cool things. I think Felipe asked for some octopus, and Norman got, what was it that you got, the carpaccio?
Was it really sour cream? Carpaccio capriccio. It's like a Philly sliced fish. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it's raw, and it has like olive oil and stuff like that on it. And I hope you can hear me. It's so loud in here, but it's yes, and I have two stacks of mine. Okay, what did he say this was? What did he say this was?
I heard it.
All right. Well, it looks like to me, I don't want to insult him though. It looks to cheesy bread with some tomatoes on it. And then, what is this? And some sour cream.
Cheese? Some type of cheese.
Okay, this is beets with what? I don't know, but it's literally on nothing.
It's the carpaccio.
A tuna tartare. Fish carpaccio, right? I have no idea, but it's raw. There we go. Sorry, okay, this is white asparagus. I actually saw Georgie making it on Instagram the other day, and they were trying to figure out the presentation.
Wasn't that so fun? Yes, I know you wish you could be there, but this will have to do for now, okay? Yes, I think that after all that, you can see it was like a really fun trip. I think the Versace mansion was really cool because, you know, Gianni Versace actually lived there. It was really fun. I liked the service, and like the ambiance was, you know, it was a lot of classy people in there. The music was really good. It was like a lot of kind of soul music, like kind of floaty, vibey music, but not like that new kind of. Our server was really nice and he was funny, so that made it better. The only thing I can say about the Versace mansion is it's a picture hotspot, and I don't know if you could see it in the videos, but there was kind of like a big open layout, and so if you wanted to see the pool or like take pictures of it, there would be people in the way. So I didn't want people in the way. I want it to be right, like I'm right here. But the thing about being right there was everyone wanted to be right there. People would get out of their seats and they would come take pictures. And because they want to take pictures, I would be eating, well, not eating because we kind of got there early, but we would be talking or drinking and someone's butt is right here in my face taking pictures of other people, or like just kind of blocking the pool area. So it wasn't like your regular restaurant experience because it is such a like historical kind of place. People want to get those pictures and post on Instagram. I understand. I got up and did it, but I made the correct reservation. So that's a tip. If you want to go to the Versace mansion, make sure you get your reservation far in advance and you won't have to worry about taking pictures other places. But I know I'm scratching my head and y'all see my ring. Yup. It's supposed to deflect negative energy. I got it. I think it looks really cool. I love the Ace family, and Catherine is really into, the mom of the Ace family, she's really into like stones and gems and stuff like that. And I see on her hand that she always has like a hand full of like different kinds of rocks and stones, and I love that vibe. And I also like, you know, use certain stones to kind of just promote or like represent different kinds of energy. I don't believe that they provide the energy, but I believe that they are like a placeholder for a reminder for that energy. So when you look at it, it's like for instance this, I look at it and I'm like, no negative energy, positive energy. I don't think that this is like a superpower ring and like once I put it on I have like a shield over me. It's just like a constant reminder, a manifesting self-help technique that I use because it can't hurt, and also it's so pretty. It's so pretty. The little flea market kind of area that we went to, that was really nice. They had a lot of good looking food there, a lot of different vendors for different things. That's where I got my ring from. And I enjoyed that. We didn't stay too long because we ended up going to eat and get some drinks. And then we went to Haslon. I think I'm saying that right, but my friend Georgie is a chef at this restaurant in Miami. One of the best places I've ever experienced, because you know, you go for dinner but it turns into like this party, and it's still like people are dancing on the table, people are throwing their towels in the air and really having fun, but you're literally still eating dinner. Everyone's eating dinner, and it's just like, the word is just fun that comes to mind. There's a DJ. It does get a little loud. It was like a gradual increase in the volume. So at first we were able to talk to each other, and then we had to scream a little bit, and then we were like, just like, don't expect me to speak to you because I hope you know I can't hear and understand. So then we were just like, let's dance right now. Let's just dance. So we started dancing. We're eating dessert, up dancing. We stayed there. I think we got there at 9:30. We left around 1. I want to say the biggest thank you to Georgie, because he said, I'm going to take care of y'all. He took care of us. Like, I think we had over 11 plates of food. It was kind of like a family style dinner. So like one plate would come, we would share it. It would go, we would share it. The stuff was just so different, so new to me. It was so good. Well plated, well done. Claps, claps, claps. 10 out of 10. If you are going to Miami, like, I'm going to be recommending this to everyone. If you go to Miami, make a reservation when you book your flight to Haslon. Worth it. I mean, there's no place in Dallas that I've seen like that. No place in New Orleans like that. San Francisco, like anywhere really that I've been, like that energy. The beach day was fun. It did rain on us. and you see that I lost my glasses, but we stuck through it because, I mean, if you're going to the beach to get wet, it doesn't matter if it rains. So we stuck through that, and it was really fine. We kind of like stole one of the umbrellas that were around and we stayed at the Nikki Beach site on there. They were really nice. It was like $25 for a rental for the chair, not too bad. And we ate. I made a charcuterie board, and that was just a chill day. We had this Uber driver. Oh my gosh, we had this Uber driver. One of the weirdest experiences in Miami, like if you order a 3-person Uber, clearly a 3-person Uber is a 5-people car. Everywhere else I've gone, I was in Vegas, and they didn't really trip about having like more than 3 people because the car could fit that. He kind of like got really mad, like, you should have ordered this. My insurance doesn't cover 4 people, it covers 3. You shouldn't have, like, don't get in my car before you pile in my car, this and that. Like, you should have did this, that you did that. And also another thing, like, once we're in the car, he's like, y'all should have been picked up at the Uber rideshare. I don't know who told you to be picked up at the terminals. And so at this point I'm like, okay, listen, I didn't have the option to pick Uber rideshare. It gave me between terminal 1 and 2 or between terminal 3 and 4. I picked it. So if you have a problem with that, please take that up with your employer, Uber, and stop. Then Norman's like being really nice. I commend Norman for just keeping this guy sane. He was like speaking about this. He was in the Navy. He hadn't been to Texas, but he had been to Texas and tried Whataburger. And then he stayed in this place that was a Holiday Inn, a strip club, and a bar. And he stayed there for 2 days and got drunk in Texas, but he had never been to Texas. So after that, he's driving, and we're kind of tired at this point. It's been like 2 hours because the McDonald's line was so long. And he was like, oh, y'all are getting tired of me. He's tired of me talking, and he's still telling stories. And mind you, like, we couldn't even like speak to each other because he was just talking the whole time, and we did not want to upset this man. And so when we got there, he kind of had switched over from being like really mad at us to being like, I really feel y'all have been the nicest people I've met, like, while doing this Uber thing. I want to thank y'all for being so nice and kind to me, and I want to make sure you get home safe. So then he like sat outside of the Airbnb for a while and tried to make sure we got in safe. But at that point we were just kind of like a little so unsettled, because when you're in a new place and someone's that erratic, it's just kind of like you want to be nice as possible until you can get away. But then he wasn't leaving. We were just like, it's okay, like, we're fine, we're safe, we're just getting our stuff in, like, don't worry about us. But I know that his heart was genuinely at that time in a good place, and he did want to help us. But just like, you can't forget how he acted initially, which is what we really had to pay attention to. We did give him 5 stars though. And I'm sorry to anybody else in Miami that rides with him, because we did give him 5 stars, and he will still be on the road. Because he kept asking for the 5 stars, and we knew he was looking for the 5 stars. So we did what we had to do. I think that's really it for the Miami trip. I really, really enjoyed it, and I definitely will be back. And so comment below if you want to go with me to Miami next time I go. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and my little commentary, and I will be back next week with more videos.